Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Tech Sharmit podcast. Today, I'm here with another special guest, Sandeep Singhal. Sandeep is joining us from India itself, and if I talk about him, that he is the founder and CEO of Zordial Technologies. With more than 16 plus years of experience, he has worn many hats from developer and technical architect to principal architect, mentor, blogger, and now as entrepreneur. He is also a Salesforce certified professional and an active mentor guiding the next generation of Salesforce professional. So today in this episode, we will explore about Sandeep's inspiring journey into Salesforce development, his transition into the leadership and entrepreneurship, the challenging of building the Zordial technologies, and so many other things. But before we dive into all of that, I would like to thank Sandeep for joining us today in this episode. And now I request you to please initiate the discussion by telling us something about yourself.
Yeah, hi. Hi, Amit. Hi, everyone. So, thanks for having me here today. I have been following your podcast so many years and I found it very impressive. So, I'm very excited today to be a part of the same series.
Thank you, Sandeep. Okay, so Sandeep, moving ahead, like we just want to start from the very beginning days itself, like from the 2010, because um, like you started and you founded this organization back in 2010. So just take us back to that day only, like when you decided that yes, it's time to build your career into Salesforce technology, and then later on how that inspiration moved into a entrepreneurship journey.
Okay, good. Okay, so 2010 was my turning point, especially for my career, because I came from the electronics and communication background and I did my engineering in that domain. But I got a chance to work in software and IT industry. So I found this opportunity, and especially if I talk about Salesforce, that was very new at that point of time. I
Mhm.
found that this platform has a lot of opportunities and potential to grow, and that I'm keeping that thought in my mind. I started learning Salesforce a lot. I implemented it for multiple customers and multiple geographical areas, and then I found that I can start my own entrepreneurship journey also on the same platform.
Okay. And later on, like, what was that moment or that particular time when you decided that yes, now it's time to take some initiatives and to start the Zordial technologies?
Yeah, see, actually, starting something that was always in my mind from the beginning. Even
Okay.
that was not in 2010, even in 2006 when I started my college. That point of time also, I found that yes, I should have something that can become a platform for other people also.
Hmm.
So, keeping that thought in my mind, I started taking participation into multiple events in my college time as well, so that I can learn a lot. I can learn the leadership quality. I can learn the skills of managing the people, logistics, and other departments as well. So that moment made me that yes, I should start something.
Okay. And as you mentioned, like you were from the different domain, like you are from the mechanical background, and then later on you started and
Electronics and
founded the
communication
company for
background.
the software industry, right? So was that transition was smooth for you from one domain to another?
It was smooth for me because in my college time also I was keen to learn coding only, because
Okay.
although I was in electronics and communication by, but I spent more time into learning coding, IT, software, SFDC, multiple other things which are related to software industries.
Okay, so I think this is very inspiring for the audience also. Like, if someone from a different background can found the company in IT industry and he is so actively contributing for this IT industry, so that means like anyone can do these kind of things if they have the real passion for the coding and the IT related stuff. That's very inspiring. Okay, so moving ahead, like we will talk about the Salesforce because as you mentioned that when you started that time it was new. Now it is so popular in the industry, but I still found that there are some people who are still not aware of the benefits of Salesforce technology, and they are not aware of the opportunities that they can grab with this technology. So for those set of peoples, could you please explain what is Salesforce in a very simple or in a very layman terminology?
Okay. So the first thing that everyone should know about every new technology which is coming into the market, and especially because I work on Salesforce, so in a very simpler word, Salesforce is a cloud-based technology, just like any other technology, whether it is a Google or AWS or Zoho or HubSpot. This cloud-based technology and platform uh, gives you an opportunity to manage the services and the business processes of any customer or any business, whether it is belongs to any domain. Maybe it is a healthcare or business or finance or banking or education. So this platform is built in a way that you can build any kind of application over the cloud. You do not need to install any software on your machine. You can build any application on the go and you can use it on the go. So it is very light application and very flexible platform what they have given to everyone. Even it is very easy to start. It is freely available for everyone to start with. So I would admire their efforts and I would recommend everyone to start on Salesforce platform.
Okay. And Sandeep, suppose in year 2025, when everyone is talking about the AI and other advanced thing, so at this stage also, like if someone asks you to start their career into the Salesforce technology, that what piece of advice would you like to share with those members?
Yeah, if I look at from the glasses of AI, yes, Salesforce is there for AI as well because Salesforce has their own product called Agent Force, and through that you can implement any AI application.
Mm-hmm.
So in our company as well, we are building a lot of AI application on the platform called Agent Force. So yes, it is for AI as well.
Okay. Perfect. Now we will again go back before you founded this organization, and we will talk about that time of phase when your friends were getting selected into the multinational companies, MNCs, right? But at that time you were not getting into this MNC like jobs. But later on, although like we know that how you traverse that path after that journey, but did that make you feel left behind at that time, that yes, your friends are getting jobs in the MNCs and still you are looking into for the path or for the way to contribute for this industry? So like was it a secretly blessing for you at that time, or how you look at this phase?
Okay, so you can see a smile on my face now, but it was not the expression that you could see on my face at that day. Then I lost all my opportunities of getting into any MNC company, and I was crying in a closed room. But gradually, because I know that the time fills all the gaps and pain, so gradually I started learning other technologies, and I prepared well. I got an opportunity to work with a mid-sized company. There I found that yes, I was fortunate enough of not getting selected into MNC company, because in mid-level company you can get anything as an opportunity for learning. You work as a developer, you work as a technical lead, you work as a BA, you work as a project manager. So you have to play multiple roles, and because of those learnings, I built my career in a way that in later stage, I was able to start my own company on the same platform. So I always prefer that anybody who is not getting an opportunity of any on a bigger platform, they do not need to lose their heart. They have to keep patience. They can restart their life and they can definitely get a better opportunity in their life, which is waiting for them.
Right. Yes, and I think this thought will also inspire those students who are into their placement time, and they sometimes like students get got nervous by hearing that yes, they are not getting the selected into the MNC companies. But now you can see the journey of Sandeep itself, that he was also one of the student who were not getting into the MNC companies, but now he has founded his own organization, and he's also contributing in the IT industry
Yeah,
from the
even today we
forefront itself.
got Yeah, even today we are getting a lot of job applicants from the same MNCs companies uh,
Yes.
which did not select me at that point of time. So it happens in your life.
Yes. Okay, and as we can see throughout your journey, you have worn many hats as developer, technical architect, project manager, and now as a founder also. So, what do you think? Like, which role taught you the most valuable lessons of your life?
So I will not give any specific role as a Vetis. I will give the equal weightage for each and every role, because every role teaches you something
Mhm.
that is important for getting you updated, for getting ahead of new role. And the same thing happened in my life as well. I started my job as a developer, then I upgraded into some other roles as a tech lead, then project manager. And when I started this company, being a founder, I played again multiple roles. I have to deal with multiple people, multiple departments, business problems, and everything. And those strength and that confidence, that came only because of the previous roles that I played. Even in my personal life, also when we deal the personal life, there also we can learn a lot. So I think for me, it is equal weightage I would give to each and every role in my life that I played.
Okay, here I would like to ask one hypothetical question. So, suppose if someone gives you an opportunity to select, we are assuming that we are starting from the beginning itself, and someone is directly offering you the role of founder for any particular organization, and another on the other hand, like they are providing you the opportunity to work as a developer or to start from as a developer itself. So what role you are going to pick, the one which is directly as a founder, or the one which is from the developer then project manager and following that hierarchy?
So that question you are asking for in a current situation, or
Yes.
in a current
We are
situation?
assuming that you are again starting your career into IT industry, and at
Okay.
that time if
Okay.
you someone asks you.
Assuming that I'm starting my career again, I
Okay.
would again pick up my smaller role, initial level role, because until we have a foundation and basics strong, we cannot upgrade ourselves. So
Yes.
we have to, whenever we are building any infrastructure, our foundation should be very, very strong. Otherwise, we can fall anywhere.
Yes, and why I ask this question, because I also noticed that nowadays, like students or the folks, when they started their career, they always try to get the bigger opportunity. But actually, that path teach you more than that position itself, right? Because we have to deal with all those kind of position when we interact with different department. Then you will build up that kind of mindset that will also benefit you as a founder or as a CEO of any organization. All right. So now we will talk about a bit more about the start of Zordial Technologies. So, like we all know that starting the company is not that easy, and it's not everyone's cup of tea. Like we have lots of opportunities, challenges are there, and so many ups and downs are there throughout the journey for founding any particular organization. So, in your case, like what challenges did you faced when you started this company in the early days? And like how you take care, how you cope up with those situations?
Okay. So on back of my mind, I had one thought that in our country, we have a lot of people who have skills, but they do not get opportunity to start with. There
Hmm.
are two kind of India in our India. One says that give me an opportunity and I'll prove myself. Other India says that you can prove yourself first and we will give you an opportunity. And this dilemma and deadlock, a lot of opportunities get lost and people get lost. So what I thought is, if anybody has a caliber and potential, because the same story implies on me as well. When I
Hmm.
was in my college time, I could not get selected in any MNC. And that time I thought that if anybody would give me a chance to, on a free salary as well, I would definitely prove myself. So similar kind of situation happens with many people. So that thought triggered me that yes, I should start some platform where anybody who has a good caliber and they just waiting for a new opportunity, they can start with, and they can grow, they can upgrade themselves. Second question of your the same context was like, what kind of challenges I have faced.
Hmm.
Being a founder, when we start a company, the first thing build is a faith. Until you have a big name, no one would be believing on you, no one would have a good faith on you to join. Because if someone is going to join you, they have to have a full trust on your idea or maybe your structure. So that is the biggest challenge every startup faces. And second is, we have to deal with a lot of problems. Sometimes we do not have right people to work, and sometimes we do not have right work to assign to the people. So that is a chicken and egg problem that every startup faces. And in a similar situation I was also in. A lot of ways are there to deal such kind of situations, where you have to take some risk, you have to do job on your self, so that you can build some money, you can build some, energy and what I would say, oxygen to run your company. So
Right.
I had to a lot of these kind of things to prepare the runway to take off. And I told a lot of people to have trust on my idea, my intentions. Some of them had trust on me, and that's how the journey started. And now a lot of people from very big companies are ready to work with us. But the things was not like this earlier. So these are the such challenges every company faces, and I also faced.
Okay. And nowadays, like, suppose you are in an interview panel as a founder, as a CEO. So we all know that in IT industry, you need a good technical skill, you need a communication skill. Apart from this, as a founder or as a CEO, what one skill you look into the candidate that you think that yes, this is something that should be in every candidate whenever we are working with any particular member in our team. So what one skill you think?
Attitude.
Attitude.
Attitude. Only one skill that I always look for, that is attitude. If you have a learning attitude, you can work anywhere. If you have an attitude to learn from anyone, maybe who is below than you, maybe who is above than you, or maybe from different background, you, if you have the learning attitude, then definitely you can cop up anywhere. You can grab the things very easily.
Yeah, I'm also agree with this thing because if you have that learning attitude, you can learn the syntaxes and the technology in a couple of days. It will not take that much of time because these are the things that can be trained. But if you don't have that kind of attitude or zeal to learn something new, then maybe it would become your challenges. So
Yeah,
that's a
nowadays you will find a numerous platforms where you can learn technology, you can learn communication, and a lot of things. But there is
right.
no platform available where you can learn the attitude.
Agree completely. Okay, so now, Sandeep, we will talk about the another part of your life because we know you as an expert, we know your certification, your worth, your contribution, everything. But what do you think? Like, what's one part of your journey that no one has ever asked about, but had shaped your journey or your life entirely? So, what is that one thing?
So most of the people knows me as a founder of a company,
Mm-hmm.
this Zordial Technology, that started in 2018. But my actual entrepreneurial journey started in 2006 and 7,
Okay.
where I was a part of an entrepreneurship club called Topaz. So that was the club where I learned a lot. I played multiple roles. I got an opportunity to work on multiple roles, like dealing with the people, dealing with the different departments, dealing with the problems, tackling the logistics, and planning for new events, planning for new campaign, and handling the PR. So lot of roles, and it given me a lot of confidence, discipline, dedication, commitment, many things. So
Mm-hmm.
those skills that came from that event, those events which I organized under the umbrella of Top, is given me those that level of confidence that I can start on my own. So that's how my journey got started. And gradually, when I was a part of mid-level companies and big level companies, that also I carried my all the skills. I used to go to multiple colleges, multiple portals, multiple platforms, multiple areas to teach technology, to teach leadership, to teach other skills which are required to build any business. So that's how my journey started, and I started this company.
Okay. Now, another very interesting thing I found on your LinkedIn profile, because usually we notice that on LinkedIn people are celebrating their achievements, they are putting their achievements, contribution, these kind of thing over the LinkedIn platform. But and most of the founders only talk about the wins. It's a To be honest, like this is the thing that I have noticed over the LinkedIn platform. But I found one of your posts where you have listed down all your failures. In fact, some of your colleagues also from the Zordial technology itself listed down those challenges and the kind of failures that you guys faced in your initial days. So why you think like sharing these kind of failures as a badge of honor is important for the leadership, also for the team purpose,
Okay, see, being a founder, it is my responsibility to give a direction to people,
right?
especially who are working with me, and maybe the people who are not working with me but surrounding to me.
Mm-hmm.
So that was just a thought that why we should not talk about our failures. If we
Mhm.
are not transparent enough, then how we will face the bigger level of challenges? Nowadays people are only showing off. They are not talking about their failures, their problems and fears. So we have to fight with fears, and until we talk about it, we will not be able to fight, and we will not be able
Correct.
to find the solutions. Maybe my fear that I'm maybe afraid of, maybe you can give me the solution. Maybe my failure can motivate you, maybe your
Hmm.
failure can motivate me. So that exchange of failures will give a new kind of platform for everyone, where everyone should be open up and express their failures and talk about it. So that was only the thought behind that post, so that we should open up. We have to honestly discuss each and every part, because everyone who is the journey behind of every entrepreneur or any founder, it is not only related to the gains. The pains are always there, and we have to definitely talk about those pains and failures.
Okay. All right. So now we will talk about uh, your mindset. Okay. So I noticed that we all know that you were not part of any MNC companies and you founded your own organization and you are working or serving for the IT industry from that organization only. But I also noticed that you and your team members are also going to they are also attending the global events. They are attending the summits and workshops across the globe. So as a founder, what mindset do you carry with you when you are attending any event on the behalf of Zordial Technology, or as a founder? Like, what is your mindset, like why it is so important to attend those global events and how it is impacting your work?
Okay. So it took me around 15 years
Mm-hmm.
for attending my first global event.
Okay.
So while attending any such kind of, and after that I attended multiple events although. So
Mm-hmm.
while attending all these kind of global events, I always carried the queries, the curiosity, and I always carried a mindset of knowing something else which we do not know. Because on other part of the world, maybe something is happening that we are not aware of.
Right.
So we have to be there. We have to be there to discuss about those ideas. Maybe we have some good ideas that we can validate through their mindset, because maybe on some areas they are ahead than us. So that is a mindset that I always carry with me. And while coming back, I bring a lot of new ideas to my team, to my company, to my organization, so that we can start thinking about it and we can
Mm-hmm.
start working on that. Also, one uh, benefit of attending all these events that I have definitely gained, that we should think about the product development domain as well, because
Mm-hmm.
everyone is talking about the consulting and consulting, but
Right.
the word is not limited to that. If we have to be innovative, then we have to talk about product development, and product development gives new thoughts to your mind. Your mind will be more innovative, creative, and maybe your ideas can give opportunity to some other people. So that mindset we always carry with, and that is the benefit that we get out of it.
Okay, so like so far we discussed about your challenges, your beginning, and your contribution, and your mindset also. Now here I would like to ask one hypothetical question again, which is like this: suppose someone gives you the blank check and unlimited resources or support to build any particular software solution. So in that case, like what you are going to build and who were the audience for that particular tool or software that you are going to build?
Okay, so see, over the years, I have attended, I traveled multiple countries, and I
Mm-hmm.
found one bigger difference in the traffic system of our country in comparison of other countries. And
Mm-hmm.
their traffic system is well managed, because our country is very large, very, and we always, look for a sustainable solution for anything. So
Mm-hmm.
for traffic system, I am looking for a sustainable solution. Even I have some idea of implementing some product or maybe some solution to resolve the traffic problem in our country. So I have good ideas. I prepared some, pilot also on that, but I need funds. I need support. And if you or maybe someone else is giving me such kind of opportunity, I would be more than happy to discuss about that.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I think, and we are sure like one day like you will be implement that solution and everyone will get benefit from it, because as per your history and as per your current contribution, we can say that yes, you are the man of your commitment. So we will be surely see this. Okay. So now, like although we have multiple things that we can discuss here, Sandeep, but we are short on time. So I just want to ask one more question, and that is related to the support of network, because we all know that behind every successful person there is a support of network, whether from family members, teams, colleagues, mentors, anyone. So for you, who were those key people who had a great influence on your life or your journey?
Okay. Uh, Fortunately, I have many. I would take only few names here. So, yeah, obviously you need right people at right time.
Right.
So I had a couple of people like Mr. Sudhir Chaudhary, and he given me a good direction of shaping up my life and given me a lot of good guidance in my college time. Then my better half, who given me a lot of encouragement, you know, support from her end. Mr. Hemant Paliwal, who is our co-founder as well, given me the space of exploring a lot of new things, experimenting new ideas. And after that, you need a lot of guidance from some elder people. So my mentor, Mr. RJ Krishnan, who give me a lot of support in terms of giving me the validation of my thoughts, or some helping me to entitle my vision, or I can execute it. So such kind of supports you really need, and it should be with you on different stages of your life. So
Right.
I was fortunate enough to have all these kind of people around me.
All right. So yeah, thank you so much, Sandeep, for joining this podcast and for sharing your expertise on Salesforce and your journey or your contribution. It was really very nice talking with you, and I hope you also enjoyed the discussion. So thank you once again for being a part of the show.
Thank you so much.